You're looking to have fun with Yu-Gi-Oh again.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, son.
You've come to the right place.
Just what do you think you're doing?
What's going on, Duelist? I'm YGOTimeWizard. I've created playable and fun versions of every character deck from the original series. To make certain strategies more usable, I've added skills from Speed Duel to help strengthen their power. We're also going to be utilizing cards like Instant Fusion, Ready Fusion, Soul Exchange, and Pre-Preparation of Rights. These cards are going to help make sure that you get to summon the most iconic and powerful monsters in each character's deck. I'll be going through episode by episode, season by season. Don't forget to subscribe so you can relive the most iconic duels of all time. Each one of these decks is playable against one another from the same season. Now if you're ready for the deck profile, hit that like button and let's jump into it. Hit him with the Time Warp.
Previously on Yugioh.
For the Yugi Muto Grandpa's Cards deck profile, the Speed Duel skill we are using is Knight of Legend. This skill is going to allow you to normal summon Gaia the Fierce Knight without tributing. However, if you control that and or Gaia the Dragon Champion, you cannot activate your set spells or traps. If you attack with either of them while they're on the field, they will do piercing damage. For the extra deck, of course, we do play the Gaia the Dragon Champion and Mystical Sand. For the monsters, of course, since this is the episode 1 deck profile, we do play the Exodia 5 pieces. Next, we play 1 Dark Magician, 1 Summon Skull, 2 Gaia the Fierce Knight, 2 Curse of Dragon, 1 Karibo, 2 Giant Soldier of Stone, and 1 Ancient Elf. Those are the 2 fusion materials for Mystical Sand. Now for the rest of the monsters, we play 1 Silver Fang, Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress number 1, 1 Celtic Guardian, 1 Feral Imp, and lastly 1 Beaver Warrior. That's going to do it for the monsters. On to the spells. We do play 2 Swords of Revealing Light, 1 Draw of Fate. Now this card is really interesting. So this card, if you can't tell from the artwork, can help you get to Exodia a little bit easier. So if your life points are lower and your opponent controls the monster with the highest attack on the field, you can take 3 monsters with different names from your deck, hopefully being 3 Exodia pieces, place all 3 on top of your deck, and then draw 1 card. So this kind of lets you stack 3 Exodia pieces on top of your deck if you already have the other 2, or if they're already in the graveyard that you can access again through some other cards you'll see later in the deck profile. Next, we play 1 Card Destruction, 1 Painful Choice to get 1 Exodia piece and send the rest to the graveyard if you can draw it on turn 1. Now for one of the cards that's going to let you get Exodia back from the graveyard, we play 1 Dark Factory of Mass Production. This will allow you to get 2 Exodia pieces from the graveyard back to your hand as long as it's not the head of Exodia. Next we have 1 Mystic Box, 1 Brain Control, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Polymerization, 1 White Elephant's Gift to tribute off your Exodia pieces to get free draws, 1 Soul Exchange, 1 Pot of Greed, 1 Dark Hole, and lastly 1 Horn of the Unicorn. Now for the trap cards, we do play 2 Magical Hats, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Spellbinding Circle, 1 Magic Cylinder, and for the last card that's going to help you win with Exodia, we play 2 Backup Soldier. It's going to do it for the episode 1 Yugi Muto deck profile. I'm YGOTimeWizard, and I'll see you next time.